Hello everyone. This video I'm going to solve today's daily challenge question. It is find lucky integer in an array. Problem number 1394. So the question given is given an array of integers. A lucky integer is an integer that has a frequency in the array equal to its value. So return the largest lucky integer in the array. There is no lucky integer. Return -1. So now I'm going to do this in big O of n memory space using hash map. I'm going to explain briefly about how I'm going to do it. So let me go through the sample test cases. The first one is array 2234. So the lucky number here is 2 because the number of times it has repeated in the array is 2. And also the value of the number is also 2, so that is going to be a lucky number. From this sample test case we can see 1 has occurred one time, so it is also a lucky number, and 2 has also occurred two times, it is also a lucky number, and 3 has also occurred three times, it is also a lucky number. But we need to return the largest lucky integer in the array, so it's going to be 3. So when we consider this one, we have 2 occurred thrice, 3 occurred twice, so none of them are matching with the value, so we are going to return -1 since there is no lucky integer found in the array. So I'm going to take an hash map. I'm going to take an hash map and I'm going to update its key and value used with the in the array element with its frequency. Let us say if we consider this one, so it's going to be the hash map is going to be 1, and it's going to be like this. So we are going to update the hash map with its frequency using a for loop, and then I'm going to use another for loop to take the maximum of the lucky integers. If we found that the frequency is equal to the value, then I'm going to take the maximum of the lucky integer. So this is like an easy question. Okay, so I'm going to solve it right now. So firstly, I'm going to take an integer called lucky integer. By default, it's going to be -1, and then I'm going to create an hash map Java by using Java collection. So to declare an hash map, I'm gonna use map. So if you are familiar with Java, you might have known about this, how to create an hash map. So the hash map is going to be frequency. I'm going to take an hash map right now, and then I'm going to go through the array elements and update the hash map with its frequency. So firstly, if we found any of the array element that is not there in the hash map, then we are going to add that value into the hash map. If we already have the value in the hash map, so we are going to update its frequency count when we are um, updating the count value. So I'm going to check if the array element is already there in the hash map by using contains key. So when we have come across any new value for the first time, I'm going to add the value into the hash map. By default, it's going for the first time it's going to be 1. So if we are going through the value for the second time, then this condition is going to be false, and then it's going to come the else condition. This time we are going to update the existing key value pair. So what get method does is that it's going to get the value of this particular key that is there in the hash map, and then we are going to update the value. So what this loop does is we are going to find the frequency of each element in the array. So for the next time, we are going to take the maximum lucky integer value. So I'm going to just reuse this for loop. The frequency of any particular element is equal to its value, and if the array value is greater than lucky integer, then we are going to update the lucky integer. So this is it. I hope I have written correctly everything. Okay. Okay, we are missing the return statement. So this got accepted. You can go ahead and submit the question. I've already submitted the question. I don't want to increase my acceptance rate for the unnecessary submissions. Thank you, everyone.